Let's keep it real. Gen Zs have been getting destroyed. They're getting called lazy. They're getting called all types of names. They don't want to work no more. They're just babies. They're whiners. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, get sick and tired of it. I'm not a Gen Z myself. I'm a millennial. And I understand how it is for boomers to just always call us all these lazy names. To all my Gen Zs out there, trust me, I've been there and I've done that. But there's things about Gen Zs that people just don't want to admit. That they're actually struggling during these times and they're actually asking for help. They're trying to find new ways to be innovative. They're trying to find new ways to work. They're just trying to do new ways. And rather than just pushing them to the side and calling them lazy or calling them overly ambitious and unrealistic, why don't we just give them advice? So in this video, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, guys. This video is for all my Gen Zers out there. I'm going to give you guys the advice that you were craving for and you are asking for, right? And this is not going to be your conventional advice. This is going to be some real situations that you guys are going through that really will help you guys out. So the first thing is this. Let's get it out the way. Hell with the boomers. You're wasting way too much time getting so upset about what the boomers say. Every time they open their mouth, the number one thing you do is you get so disoriented, so confused, and you just want to attack them. You get so offended. Enough of them. Listen, this is a little something you need to understand when it comes to boomers. They are getting so close to the last days of their life. So they're angry and they're bitter. You're not. You're youthful. You have all this energy. Keep it going, man. Don't worry about what they're saying. They're not going to change your life whatsoever. Okay, they're gonna complain. They're gonna call you a bunch of names because the way they did it. See, back in my days, we used to walk. We used to walk in the snow backwards, and a job was a real job. And yeah, whatever. We don't want to hear that, boomer. They don't understand about the times that we're going through. Okay, they don't. They can't relate whatsoever. So with that being said, just ignore them. Don't pay attention to them, and everything's gonna be all right. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is this. Okay. A job at a 9 to 5 is not what it used to be anymore. All right. That is just the reality of it. A job is not the way it used to be anymore. You see, people always tell you, and of course your parents as well, is to get a job. Get a job and stay there. Stay committed. Do not cause any trouble. Just stay there, focus, and work hard. That's all they tell you to do. But you and I know in this day and age, that's not the case. And here's my advice to all the boomers out there. Do not listen to that advice waiting to stay in the job for such a long period of time. 2 years, okay? You give a company 2 years, but in those first 2 years, you work as hard as you can. You ask a bunch of questions. You ask, okay, what is it I need to do to get a raise? What is it I need to do to get promoted? Okay, write it down and you execute. You keep on pursuing and you try to get exactly what it is that they told you you needed to do. Do not just sit there and wait for a manager to tell you what to do. No, you go out and you ask. Now, within 2 years, all right, once you start learning all the skills, once you start getting tuition reimbursement, all the training, all the stuff that the company has to offer, you go back and you reassess and you say, okay, it's been 2 years. What's up? Is there anything more I can learn? Have I been getting any raises? If the answer to any of that is no, it's time to move on. It is okay to job hop. People think it's a bad thing. That's a boomer mentality. Like, oh, and your resume looks bad. It's not. These companies now understand that you are, very motivated, ambitious, and if you can explain in your interview process, this is the goal that you wanted, and they weren't able to achieve it, then it's not a problem. Understand that job hopping is critical. Do not get complacent staying in the job because you're so worried about, oh, at least I have a job, and what happens if I don't have a job? Don't get worried with that, guys. Just continue pursuing and jumping jobs. It's okay. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is this. A lot of you boomers, man, you guys are so motivating. I mean, I've been extremely motivated by all these Gen Zers. I'm sorry, I said boomers earlier, but I meant Gen Zers. I'm extremely motivated by you guys. You guys are so innovative. You guys work 2 or 3 jobs. You guys do whatever it takes. Okay, whatever it takes. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Continue to do that. Grind now early. Early. Take a look at the boomers. A lot of them are stressing right now. They're struggling right now. They can't even retire. You don't want that. Take care of that early. Work hard, grind hard, 2 or 3 jobs, whatever it takes, but work hard early. Make that sacrifice early now that you're young. Because if you do that when you're young, you wouldn't have to be so worrisome when you're older. Right? You're seeing the boomers. That's the reason why you guys are so nervous and so petrified, because you've seen the path that everyone has been taking, and it's not a good path. It's a path that's highly stressful and broke. Your parents most likely are broke, and you're afraid because now guess what's gonna happen? You might be their retirement plan. Okay, if that's the case. I feel sorry for you. But regardless, nevertheless, in your 20s, work extremely hard. One, two jobs, whatever it takes, start that business idea you want to do, just do it. Just grind, grind, grind. And that's exactly what's going to get you out of the situation you're in now. Is it fair? No. But it is what it is, guys. You need to learn how to pivot and adjust. Now, the next thing is this: the traditional stuff, right? I'm not gonna lie, boomers do have some stuff that they say that you actually do need to follow. There's some traditional stuff, which is saving and investing. Guys, you need to save and invest. It's really that simple. Saving and investing is going to be a critical thing within your life. Critical. Especially now when things are super duper expensive. You have no wiggle room. You can't make any mistakes. Saving and investing has to be a huge part of your strategy. Now, how much do you save? How much do you invest? As much as you can. Not enough where you're going to feel like you're completely broke. No, save as much as you can where you can maintain the lifestyle you can continue to have and have some fun. But you need to understand saving and investing and skipping that is not an option. You need to save and invest and early. Time is on your side. Compound interest is your best friend. And you certainly want to make sure you're taking advantage of all of that. Now, even though I'm telling you to do all that, to save and invest, okay, you just got to be consistent. You got to remain consistent and be patient. You see, right now you're looking at social media and everyone is pushing some quick, rich scheme stuff, right? I get it. It looks so enticing because everything you see on social media you think is real, but it's not. Everything you see on social media is not, and it's full of a lot of bad, horrible information. A lot of bad information. In order to be rich and successful, you have to be consistent and be patient. Now, this is not saying, because I'm not going to be dumb, all right? I love the way Gen Zs look at things and have the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. All this stuff is out. All this different type of innovations is out. I'm not trying to tell you to avoid it, but I'm trying to tell you just dabble in it. Do not go 100%, put all your money into it because you're hearing how hard the economy is. You hate your job. You just want to leave, so you go do some risky investing. Don't do that, okay? Put just a tidge in there. 5% of your investments you could put in crypto. Try it out, guys, right? This could be the wave of the future. So try it out. Invest into all these types of businesses that you feel like is new and is innovative. Go ahead, but don't put a huge amount of your money in there. You want to make sure, remember, the number one goal, the reason why most of you dislike boomers so much is because they're struggling, right? And they're about to go into retirement and they have no money. You don't want to be one of those people. So at least protect your future. In the same time, go ahead, save and invest now in some type of riskier type of assets like cryptocurrency and whatever. Go ahead, do all that. But you just have to make sure, guys, that you really are paying attention to your investing and your saving. Now, I'm going to tell you one more thing as well, okay, which is don't always try to beat the market, right? I just mentioned right now with cryptocurrency, but I think the number one issue is people just try to beat the market. Don't try to beat the market. Just ride with the market, okay? Don't get greedy. Usually when you get greedy is when you lose a tremendous amount of money. And first of all, it's a good experience. If you're investing, you lose to learn. I don't want to do that. But I'm telling you guys, really, you don't want to risk this money. You know how hard it is now to survive. You worked so hard. Why are you so willing to just give your money away? Don't do it. Just do not be so willing to give your money away. You want to just hold on to it as long as you can. So with that being said, guys, I just think you guys need love. Everyone just wants to bash you guys and want to talk garbage about you guys, saying you guys are lazy. You guys are not lazy. You're just nervous, and I don't blame you. If I was your age as well and going through things you're going through, I'll be nervous as well. But you just gotta stay committed, guys. My dog wants to run outside. But you gotta stay committed, guys. You gotta just continue to grind, continue to push, and ignore all the noise. And in the end, guys, you're gonna win. I mean, you guys are gonna win. You guys are the generation, man, that is gonna have so much wealth. It's just amazing. You guys influenced me to even get on these cameras and start doing videos to educate people, right? The bravery you guys display is going to get you guys so much wealth. So continue pushing, guys. Thanks for watching. At the same time, hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Good luck to my Gen Zers out there, and ignore all the damn noise. Peace.